What's up, y'all? Highway 74, Southern California. I have about 10 vehicles that I know roughly where they are at. I'm not sure if we will be able to hike to any of them, honestly. Some of these I have found, some of these have been found by my friend Desert Adventures. I'll put his link in the profile, but we're gonna hit these canyons right now, run all through these roads and see what we could find. I have some offline maps downloaded, so in case we lose cell phone service, let's hit these roads, guys, and let's see what happens. All right, y'all, I'm just gearing up really quick, putting my boots and stuff on. I ordered on the internet some overalls. I'm gonna start wearing like a one-piece overall that doesn't have a seam on the waist, just to avoid having ticks crawling inside your pants and under your shirt. And then every day I get done, well, every time I film, I can just take the overalls off and throw them in the washer, and then have my regular clothes underneath, you know. Stay tuned, y'all. Look how beautiful the day it is. That right there is Lake Elsinore, California. Population of 76,000, I believe. I seen the sign earlier this morning. It's a really big lake. Stay tuned, y'all. This is a crazy, crazy canyon. Ortega Highway. There's been all kinds of crazy stuff that's happened in this canyon. You ask anybody in Southern California about Ortega Highway, they got a story about it, you know. They found dead bodies dumped out here. Guys, there's probably over 100 cars off these cliffs out here. They're just, the terrain is so wicked, you just can't even get them out. You know, it would take a helicopter or something. But actually this road travels from here, Lake Elsinore, and if you take it all the way through, I believe it dumps out in San Juan Capistrano, California, out by the beach. But stay with me, guys. I'm gonna continue to gear up. Guys, I don't know if we're gonna need rope right now, but I was gonna put it connected to my backpack. I think I'm just gonna carry it for the first couple minutes. I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake by doing that, but I don't want to leave it here. So we're ready, guys. We got everything we need, I believe. I'm gonna try to spot the vehicles just from the walking up top first. Here's an excellent tie-off point. Look at this. We're just getting here. Look on the ground right here. We could tie off right there if we wanted to. Guys, I'm like so scared the last couple days. I've been watching a lot of stuff about ticks. Ticks and Lyme disease. And it's just like frightened the heck out of me. So I'm gonna use extreme caution while I'm out here hiking. Stay tuned, guys. You know what, guys? I think I see the first vehicle from here, actually. I just seen part of a hood, like the hood to a car. And you could barely see it, barely. There's a little flat spot right there. I think we could just crawl down and hold on to the bushes, or use the rope and just tie off. This will make an excellent first video because the car did not appear to be that far down. You can't, oh, you can still see it a little bit. Yeah, there's a truck or some kind of car right here. Guys, but how did the car get down there? Stuff like this just really amazes me. I mean, this is a twist and a turn right here, but how does the vehicle get over the guardrail? That's what just blows my mind. Like, look at this guardrail. I mean, it looks like to me only like a tank can penetrate this thing. Guys, let's go back to the beginning where we just started and see if we could tie off somewhere, throw the rope down and get down there. We're not trying to use excuses today. We're trying to hike to cars and get a hands-on experience without putting drones in the air. I brought my drone, but you guys know me. I want to do a hands-on documentation on what I'm seeing. So stay tuned, y'all. Guys, here goes nothing. Holding on with my left hand, using the right hand as a brace on the pole. And man, this is like butter going down. Thanks to the rope, of course. And then, you know, you won't panic coming up. You'll have, you know, rope to at least help you come up, even though it looks extremely easy going down. It's actually steep as hell. But you know what? This rope's going to get us down to this flat zone, which is going to be cool. I'm still holding on to the rope, look. Still got the rope right here. So we're good, guys. Wow, this rope's so long it might make it to the truck. Wow, I'm looking up top, the rope's still hanging, the other end's still hanging down there, which is excellent. Let's keep going with it. Remember, the rope's in my left hand and I'm just going down. Okay, I'm letting go of the rope now because I'm on a flat surface. And look at the truck. It's right there. See it? Where my stick is? So we're gonna have to try to get down there somehow. We'll beat our way down with this stick. We'll try to kill a bunch of vegetation, old bushes and stuff. I kind of see like an animal trail or something right here, actually. All right, guys, let's do this. Remember, no more rope. Let's use extreme caution, take our time, be careful. I could tell something's been walking on this trail. Probably humans, you know, taking parts off this truck. You know, certain people will find out about it and tell other people, you know, vice versa. It looks like the trail's going that way though. That's strange. I don't know which way we should take this trail. Let's follow this trail this way. See where it leads us. Huh. Kind of just goes off that way. That's weird. Let me take it as far down as possible and I'll see what I could see down here. I try to stay away from vegetation, rub it up against me, because call me a wimp, call me whatever you want, but like, I don't want ticks on me. Even though California is very low for having ticks if you look on Google. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna try to make a little way here. Guys, I'm seeing I see a car part right here. See that red like piece of a car down there? The truck is through like some wicked bushes right here. I'm gonna turn around and see if that trail leads another way. Stay tuned. Guys, I'm about 50 feet from the truck and I can't find a way through, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. I just crawled through this brush, but I didn't want to. And here's that part I was telling you about earlier. I think it's like part of a rear back bumper or something. I could be wrong though. Could be like part of the ground effects to the vehicle. My buddy flew a drone down here and told me it's a Tacoma. That's how I even know about this vehicle. I think I might have to hike in from a different way, guys. Sorry about this. Stay tuned on this, guys. Stay tuned. Holy cow, guys. I got down it, look. Stay tuned, I'm gonna try to clear some of this brush out of the way. Guys, look at this tunnel I just made, just from this. See all this dead brush right here? I just made a little walking area. Now I can maneuver down in here more. Wow, I could actually see the truck. Oh, we're there, guys, we're there. Don't want to get too excited and fall. Let me stand somewhere where it's safe. Guys, you don't know. Below some of these bushes, it could drop 10 feet. So you gotta use the pole to figure out how deep your foot's gonna go. But remember, whoa, we have the boots on which protect us. Guys, never leave home without one of these closet rods. That's what this thing is. It's a rod out of a closet, that's all it is. Cut 6 feet tall. And this thing is really, really helping me. You can't really, you could break them, but you know your limits. Even this like weird brush right here, I'll hit. So nothing hits us, you know. Wow, look at this, guys. Tacoma, very rarely will you find a towed truck out in the wild like this. That sounded funny, but it's true, guys. Like, you just don't find Tacomas out here like this. And it still has the motor. So was this a car accident? Yes, I think it was a car accident. This was not stolen. That's the best motor Toyota ever made. It's called a 3.4. So before this engine, they made a 3.0. That was one of Toyota's worst creations ever. Guys, my GoPro strap's collapsing on me. Let me try to fix this really quick. Stay tuned. All right, guys, back to the GoPro footage. You could tell this vehicle has been checked by the Highway Patrol. Whenever there's an X on a vehicle, see the X spray painted on the door? You know Highway Patrol's been here. Search and rescue everyone. And it probably took somebody out of this car. how soft everything is down here, this guy probably lived and there's not much damage. So let's crawl down and get a closer look. This thing's on a wicked little hillside. Look, it looks like just flat ground, but it just drops straight down. There you go. Guys, I've owned Toyotas my whole life. Like I said, you don't see Toyotas out here, especially a truck. A Tacoma, a Tundra, a Sequoia. Those things are stripped immediately, or you know, they pull them. Wow. Guys, hold on. I'm trying to get my balance and put my gloves back on. I got stuff crawling on me. Something just crawled across my face. Okay, there's one of the door panels. This guy might have had some head injury. Look, the other side of the cab caved in. Wow. Guys, somebody crawled down here and pulled the dash. Look at that. Crazy. Holy cow, it's crazy. Oh. Yeah, so this is the V6 engine, guys, 3.4. Best motor, in my opinion, Toyota ever made. It's called the 3400. These, the V8s, the 4.7s, they're bulletproof. First gen 4.7. You guys want to get up close and personal with this truck? Let's get inside of it. But we got to be careful we don't fall down this. This thing is in a horrible... Man, guys, look at that. I could hike out right here. Look at that. It goes straight up. But you know what? I'm going to go the way I came because I know that way. We could go that way, end up in some trouble. Guys, I don't know what this stuff is I'm standing in, but I don't want to find out what it is. I'm trying to get inside this bed of this truck, but just like I said, this thing is steeper than heck. Man, look at that tailgate. It got folded. This guy's part of the NRA. Heck yeah. Look at the impact on that pillar I told you about, that front top. Wow, look at that Bilstein shock folded in half. Lead springs, rear axle. Crazy. 6-leg. I believe this is a 2-wheel drive. I used to have one of these actually. This is the 2-wheel drive. Man, I hate seeing this, guys, because I love Toyota so much. Let's close this hood and see what it looks like. Here it is, guys. What's this thing? What is going on down here? Okay, so yeah, this is a 2-wheel drive truck. There's no front spindle going into the hub. It's the upper A-arm, lower A-arm, Bilstein shock in the front, and there's no axle coming out, so it's 2-wheel drive. see if this door opens, guys. Heck yeah. Of course it opens. It's a Toyota, baby. Let's get inside. I'm like holding on to dear life. This thing's steep. Whoa. Guys, I'm like falling down right here. Look. It's just sliding. Yep. This brings back flashbacks. I used to have one of these. It had the rear locker. It was a pre-runner edition TRD. Good old Toyota, baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna snap some photos really quick before we get out of here because we have a big day ahead of us. I don't even want to damage this mirror. I feel bad because I love Toyota so much. For those of you who follow my channel, I have to walk across this, guys, because I want to see if there's something on the other side. Hold on. Oh wow, look at that. The battery's right there to the vehicle. The front grille is over there. Man, look at the impact on this. Man, I don't know if this guy, he probably lived, but he might have had some head issues. I mean, look at that. An impact like that would kill you, but I mean, hopefully the guy lived. Heck yeah, guys. We made it. We made it, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's go find something else. But I'm gonna take a couple photos, guys, with my camera off, and then we'll start to hike out. Guys, I want to show you the dangers of doing this stuff. Like, I'm trying to get out of here and I can, but I'm just showing you an example. I spun around real quick and look what's below me. Look at this glass. Guys, that's why when you come out here and do this kind of stuff, you got to use extreme caution. Like, I could have just cut the daylights out of my leg right now. So just wanted to show you guys that. Always wear pants out here. Be careful. Use your mind. Don't try to rush. Stuff like this takes time. You know, something you don't rush through. I'm starting to learn. In the beginning, when I started to film these videos, I was trying to rush. You can't rush. That's how you get injured. I keep adjusting this mirror because I feel so bad for this truck. It's crazy. Look, guys, I almost left my gloves. I was just gonna grab my pole and get out of here. The gloves are still here. Guys, I'm really tempted to run up this hillside, but you know, I made a little rabbit hole the whole way, and this little rabbit's gonna go that way. Stay tuned. Hey guys, there's another vehicle, probably, I don't know, I didn't measure it, but very close to us, within a couple 100 feet. It's this way, not that way. I looked that way. It's a wall of vegetation. We cannot make it through this. Hiking up, I might make a detour and see if we could find this other vehicle. I don't know what it is. I want to find out. I have 10 vehicles pinned today that I know there's something there. So if it's too hard, we're just going to pass it and go to the next one. But I'm going to be looking on the way up to see if I can spot some kind of wreckage area. Stay with me. Guys, we're at that rock. I was trying to slide down on my butt. I'm just going to use my hiking pole. That's kind of like a pole vault or something. It's actually working. Look, see, I slammed it into the ground down there, and I'm pulling up with my right hand, and it really just helped me, guys, because look, I just made it up. Guys, tomorrow's the 1st. I don't know if I could do it, but I'm gonna try to go on a diet. I need to lose about 30 pounds. I'm 231 pounds naked. With my clothes on, I'm 240. So if I'm 230, I want to beat at 200. Ouch. That hurt. All right, guys. I'm hiking this way 20 feet and I'm going to look at my GPS to see if I can spot that other vehicle. Stay with me, y'all. All right, guys, that was way off. See the two hearts, one on the left, one on the right. The Toyota is the one on the left, and the unknown object is the one on the right. See the blue dot? That's where I just hiked up to. I thought the car was in this direction, but I was wrong. So what I could do is climb back up, and we could hike along the road, because that's far to hike to, especially in this stuff. We don't even know where we're going. There we go. Try to get rid of that glare. Yeah, we'll hike back up to the top, get the rope all pulled up and wound up, and we'll try to find the next vehicle. Stay tuned, y'all. Guys, the crazy thing is, I'm looking back up at this rope, and guys, it looked easy coming down. It was easy coming down. I'm looking up like, how in the heck am I getting out of here? But we're getting out of here all right, because we have a rope tied off. Oh, guys, in one of my videos the other day, I was showing you, I thought was white sage. I was wrong, and I just spotted what sage is. If I could crawl over here. Yes, that is sage right there. Pull some weeds out real quick. Okay, that's sage. That is sage, guys. Yep, this. Oh yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but I looked at the images the other day and they had long leaves like this, and that was white sage. This is it. This is the sage. All right, guys, if you look on Google, it says Native Americans have been using white sage as sacred sage for during rituals and ceremonies for its ability to get rid of negative energy and vibes. I see a lot of this stuff being sold like with rocks and crystals and stuff like that. Guys, this is what it looks like. They roll it up with these little bands, and they make it about 4 or 5 inches long, and it's about 2 inches thick. And they light the end, and it sits there and smolders, and it releases like a fragrance in the air. It's very unique. It has a really strange smell. I usually don't use this stuff, but it's very popular here in California. The smell coming off of here is unbelievable. Let me crawl back to where my rope is now, because we have to shoot up over there. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Here's my stick, gonna throw it up as high as I can. I used to have a little rope tied to it on the end, and it fell off the other day. Guys, and I just felt a raindrop. It is raining right now. Heck yeah, guys. Guys, I read an interesting statistic on my YouTube channel. 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. And I have almost 10,000 subscribers. Is that crazy? Guys, look at this. This is why I'm so frightened about ticks. Look at all that stuff on my arm. I mean, it all appeared to be like a dead plant or something, but call me what you want. I can't stand ticks. And I don't want one. I don't ever want one. I don't want to see one. I don't want to find a dead one. I don't want one. Heck yeah, guys. Look at us. It's sprinkling. And we're going up a hill. Guys, look at my feet. Good thing. Look at this. Good thing I have the rope. Whoa. Where'd the hiking pole go? Wait a minute. I threw it up. Maybe it's up here further. Let's go look. Oh wow, the hiking pole went into the bushes over here. Look at this. Trying to get away from me, huh? Thing slides all the way back down. I need to fix that and get another rope attached to that. Yeah, I couldn't imagine coming back up this with no rope, because I'm sliding down every time I pull. Kids, don't try this at home. Thank you, Jesus. Stay tuned, y'all. On to the next car. I never measured this rope, but it's that long. It's got to be over 100 feet. Might be a couple hundred feet, honestly. Guys, cars are driving by and they're just looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? People looking at me like, this guy crazy? Funny. Stay tuned, y'all. See, what I'll do now is when I got back up to the top, I'll just look over my clothing with like a fine-tooth comb. Just my upper clothing. See, like there's something right there. I think it's just part of a plant, but it was in my armpit area. You know, ticks are the size of a pinhead and onward, so, you know, some are the size of like a really small jelly bean, but a majority are the size of a pinhead. You really can't even see them. I don't see nothing too crazy, guys, but for those of you sitting at home probably think this guy's nuts, he's using too much caution. But guys, I've been reading about Lyme disease and I don't want it, I'll tell you that much. Stay tuned, we're gonna find the next car. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie, these boots, I bought them I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. The Redhead, the name Redhead. They're snake proof, but guys, these things are comfortable. Like, the inside has cushion. Like, I mean, they feel like a good solid pair of construction boots. They come up all the way up almost to your knee, but there's a reason behind it. Guys, we're gonna have to walk on the road for a little bit. Oh, here comes a car. Never mind. Remember, we're looking for the second car. I'm gonna walk about 3 or 4 minutes and then check my GPS. Okay guys, remember, I'm always the blue dot. See that blue dot? Not the one down there, this one. I'm always that one. And we need to hike to that red heart. So we need to hike about 5 more minutes on these outsides of these highways. This highway to get to the destination. Let's keep rolling. Guys, so I can't go any further right here. I need to walk in the street, but I gotta make sure there's no cars coming. Here comes one. Every time I go out here, a car comes. Oh, here comes the semi. Amazon truck. Hey guys, look, this is something you don't see every day. I crawled back over on the ledge. I'm not sure if you can see it with the GoPro, but I'll take a picture with my phone. That's a dead snake. Probably a rattlesnake. A lot of rattlesnakes out here. See the bone structure? I'll take a detailed photo with my phone right now. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm thinking this could be a rattlesnake. Look at the little tiny lower teeth and the little tiny upper teeth. And I believe if you look close enough, you could possibly see fangs. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure, but this area is known for rattlesnakes, so I'm guessing it is. Had my rope all wound up really good and kept moving it and dropping it. There's a way to do it, but I've never learned. Wow, I better watch my butt out here, guys. Look at this. We walked 10 feet. Here's another. Is that a dead snake or a skin? Oh, it's a skin. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's snake skin down there. Let's keep rolling. I'm not sure if rattlesnakes come out when it's this cold. It's kind of cold. Like I said, it was sprinkling a minute ago. But I'm looking at the ground just to make sure, you know. We've walked pretty far. Let me check my map and see where we stand. All right, guys, we passed it. Look, I'm the blue right there. We passed it. It's back there somewhere. I was looking off the edge. I didn't see anything. So let me backtrack really quick. Stay tuned. Guys, this is kind of crazy, but I don't see a vehicle here, but my GPS is saying that we're pretty much dead on. Look at that. Straight up and down. I don't see a car down there. And it's a full car. I've seen images of it. My friend sent me pictures with the drone. But I see another car that I've never seen before. Check this out. I'm zooming with my iPhone. Look how far this phone can zoom. And that's a car. I see a car down there. Stay tuned. Hold on. Okay, this is out without zoom. I'm standing here. There's the road. And I thought I seen a blanket down there. Watch this. It's not a blanket, it's a car. There's like a tree on top of it with rocks. Look at that. It's unbelievable. And this is a car we've never seen before. So supposedly there's another car down here, but it's not this one. So what we're gonna do is, don't feel like doing it. Gonna have to somehow crawl. To see what that is. But man, we're gonna have to hook the rope back up, etc. And my only entry point I could see is like where I just went down. Tie the rope down. Instead of going right, go left. And try to walk all the way down. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna try it. The day's young. We have the whole day ahead of us. Stay with me. All right, guys, to save some time on this video so we don't have to show this, I eventually walked all the way back, hooked the rope back up, crawled all the way back down, and the last couple 100 feet, I just couldn't make it. It got so steep. I believe you can make it to this vehicle, but you have to hike up from the bottom. There's a lot of hiking trails on the bottom of this canyon that I've never explored, and I believe it's going to go to some of these cars. What we're going to do now is drive 2 or 3 miles up the road to the next location. All right, guys, we came to a new position. There's lots of cars in this area, but I think we're gonna have to fly a drone to them. We just actually got here right now. Look at this. Here's another one. Like I mentioned earlier in my video, this is one of the most dangerous canyons around. This canyon is known. I mean, so many people have lost their lives in this canyon. It says, "Rest in peace, Uncle James, I'm free." Then it says 54, which I believe is 1954, probably 2010. He might have crashed on a motorcycle or something. Who knows up here? This canyon is just wicked, wicked. Look, someone was sitting here recently. Just sitting right here, was having a beer. Look at that. A little bit left in the beer. Guys, and it's raining right now. Yeah, it's starting to rain. not like drizzle, it's like an actual rain. There's a turn down here. Desert Adventure showed me. He flew a drone down there and there was probably like 10 cars. But I don't think anybody's ever been able to hike down there. It's a wicked hill. But let me change locations. I'm going to park right down the street and then we'll try to fly a drone down there so we can see what's really going on. Here's the other side of that cross. 2 people, actually. Wow. Sorry guys, I haven't left yet, but I'm just moving around a little bit. See if I can make it over there. You know what guys, let me gear up real quick and we'll see if we can wiggle down in there. I'll get my hiking pole and I'll beat down some of the brush. Maybe we could actually look over and see some of those cars without using the drone. I think we have to park up there and then fly the drone off so it'll go down. I'm not sure if you could fly a drone in the rain. I'm not really sure. We'll find out though. Guys, the good thing about my van, usually I bring my truck, but man, if it rains I can just huddle up inside until it clears up, you know. Take a nap, whatever you want to do. All right, y'all, here goes nothing. If we don't see the cars or if we have no way to get there, we will get rope, drones, whatever we got to do. Man, look at all this trash out here, guys. One of these days I'll film a video of me just picking up trash out here in these canyons. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to explain this to you. Let me see if I can get further. I don't want to kill myself, but there's a hole right there. There's like a real wicked turn, and all through here, going all the way down this canyon hole, there's about 10 cars. So all different years, they've just blown through guardrails and everything else, but I thought I was gonna be able to get to it, but not from this way. It's looking like. Let me try a different way over here. Dang, some of these bushes. Guys, anybody out there know what this is? What is this? These little berries. Look, here's another one. Comes off this tree right here. I'm sure animals eat these, probably. Oh. Wow. I didn't think I was actually going to make it down this far. Insane. Let's try to go a little bit further. You gotta really watch your eyes on some of this stuff. Gotta watch every step, honestly. Wow. Guys, I didn't think there was a way to crawl down here, but I guess there is. Let's go for it. Guess the less trash you see, people usually don't come past this area probably. A lot of stuff blows over the side as well. Remember guys, there's supposedly 10 cars down here, so. It's kind of scary guys, look at this. Looks like that rock has moved recently. See the gap? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Stay tuned guys, I'm gonna shut this off for a little bit. Just making my own path, guys. Guys, you gotta really check where you put your feet. Look at this. Perfect spot for a rattlesnake hole. Stay tuned, y'all. Guys, look at this. That's where they fly off at, and they land in this hole. See this V right here? It goes down and right here. And there's 10 cars all laid all the way through there. Are we gonna make it to the bottom or make it to a car? I don't know. I didn't think I could hike down here until I started. I thought it was unhikeable, but here I am. Keep with me, guys. Guys, look at this. Whoa. Golf ball. There's a pink one down there also. I'm not much of a golfer, and I'm not going that way because that's a straight drop off right there. Look at that. Oh my God. I thought I was going to be able to walk across that. I'm trying to make it to this little ledge right here. I'm almost there. Dang it. Look guys, I'm almost there. 25 feet, 30 feet. I want to crawl up there and look off. But what is down here? What is this stuff? It looks straight up and down to me. I can't walk on that. And I can't walk on any of this because it goes like this. Whew. It's like a little cliff right here. And pretty much the farthest point I could go. Unless I crawl up from the bottom, park in those neighborhoods down there. See all those houses and just hike up. But man, that's a mission. Guys, I'm gonna get the heck out of here and just fly the drone down there. We gave it hell, we tried. We got really close actually. Because in my buddy's video, you could see these rocks. There was like a vulture or something sitting on top of one of these rocks. I remember watching it. Alright guys, see you back at the van. Alright guys, I did a battery change, changed the battery in the drone, changed the battery in the GoPro, rewrapped the rope so we won't get no tangles. We're ready to go. Alright y'all, notice the power lines above me. I had to try to go under those really quick before I went over. But this is probably one of the wickedest areas of this canyon. I'm not really sure. This canyon is massive. I believe it's over, I want to say 20 miles. But here's that V I was talking about earlier. If you look in the center of the screen, there's a V right there. That's where I was trying to get down into when I was hiking. And right there in the center of the screen, you can see that huge rock. I was hiking right there, guys. I almost made it down. But look at all the cars down here. I said 10. If you pause the screen here in a few minutes, you can count them. I'll try to take a photo of that also so you guys could see how many cars are actually down here. I'm not sure if these were all stolen from someone and just they were dumping them off at a certain time, or if all these people really flew over the years. You know, this canyon's very old, so people could have just flew off at certain times and you know, perished down there. I'm sure. Notice these power lines on the left also. I was trying to avoid those. I was out of sight flying, so when you're out of sight flying, that means you can't no longer see the drone. So I was just viewing from the iPhone, trying to avoid these cables in the sky right here. But yeah, this is just amazing how many cars are here. I think the day that comes, I'll probably end up hiking from the bottom. There's a neighborhood below this canyon. I think I'm going to go on Google and find the closest street, try to park my car in there and hike up from the bottom. Because I really want to see what all these cars are and get a really good documentation of what's really going on down here, because this is just crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable. Look at this. A lot of these cars you can see are partially buried, especially the ones in the center of the screen. There's cars almost buried 100% there. And guys, look at the center right there. There's a car stuck in the crack. See that white car in the center of the screen there? Right now, it's right there in the center of the screen. There's a car squished in between those rocks. So, yeah, this is just mind-blowing. I mean, just right here, I'd count 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cars right there that are partially buried. I'm just trying to pan to see what else is over here. All right, guys, it started sprinkling, and then it got to a point where it actually started pouring. And I've never flown a drone in the rain before. I have flown it in the fog, and it was very difficult. So I didn't want my drone to short out, because I don't think you're supposed to be flying drones in the rain. There's a lot of electrical stuff inside of drones, and they can short out. So right now I'm just trying to fly the drone back to my van as fast as possible. And remember, we have all these telephone wires or these power lines also that I'm trying to maneuver around these things as fast as possible. And it got extremely windy. It got to a point where it got so windy when I was trying to return the drone back home because of the storm that just rolled in. My drone made me fly back manually, and that's very difficult because I lost sight of it for a while. But notice all these power lines on the right side right here. I was trying to avoid those and these other ones to the left that connect right here at the top of the screen. Notice those 3 Harleys at the top of the screen. Also, these guys pulled over, and they were kind of asking me like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was just trying to tell them, "Yeah, I'm just flying drones, looking at vehicles and stuff." But they weren't messing with me or anything. They were just kind of questioning what the heck I was doing. But I'm just trying to land the drone as fast as possible before it crashes. Oh my God, guys. I was flying the drone, and it just started pouring. So I got the drone back. It said can't return home because of wind. But let me dry all the stuff off and make sure nothing gets damaged here. Stay tuned. Yeah, guys, these bikers just pulled up right here, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm flying a drone. There's a bunch of cars down there." And I showed them the screen, and they just tripped out. They didn't. One spoke English. The other ones, I think they were from like the UK or something. I'm not really sure, but I'm just hiding it here because it's pouring, as you can see. But I'm gonna get this towel, this shirt I brought, this extra clothing shirt, and dry everything off, and then we'll continue on our mission. All right, guys, I just left. It never stopped raining. It pretty much rained almost the whole way home. I had 2 shirts on, and they were both soaking wet from me sweating earlier when I was hiking. So I got extremely cold. I didn't bring a sweater. It was pretty miserable, honestly, so I just left. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tune in and subscribe. I'll be back within a couple days. Peace out, guys.